Sue Phillips has been a math teacher at Archbishop Mitty High School for nearly 30 years. But the toughest equation she solves every year is getting 5 players on a basketball court to equal 1 heartbeat. From there, the numbers require a calculator. 761 wins and counting, 24 league titles, 6 state championships, 1 national championship. No matter the year, Phillips sets a standard that helps Mitty do a number on the competition.
She loves the game of basketball. She studies the game. She coaches nonstop. She's a high-energy coach. She's tough, and I think in a good way.
She's constantly teaching and preparing students to do the things that they're going to wind up doing in a basketball game. And so year in and year out, students get well-trained and come to really understand the role they play within the team.
To truly understand Mitty's success, don't look up toward the banners. Look down at all that sweat on the practice floor. This is where Sue Phillips runs exhausting drills that are tougher than most game nights.
Practices were long. They were hard. They were ran to a T. She had a practice plan every day. She'd pull out of the back of her shorts and tell it to us. They ran very smoothly. It was really efficient. She has this whistle that she does to get your attention. And even now, I'll hear a whistle and I'll be like, oh my God, she's here.
Before she helped define the Mitty tradition, Sue was part of it herself. She was a 3-sport athlete, volleyball, basketball, and softball, before graduating in 1986. She went on to play softball at Northwestern University and set a record for sacrifice hits. That selfless approach is exactly what she instills in her players now.
They press, they run, they're aggressive. She's fiery, and that's how her teams are going to play.
She's intense without ever being negative.
Phillips annually gets the most out of her players. Some of her alumni include WNBA All-Star Danielle Robinson and Olympic gold medalist Kerry Walsh. Stanford standout Haley Jones represents the best of Phillips' expertise. The daughter of high school coaches, Jones arrived at Mitty with an all-around game.
Learning to play in the Coach Phillips system that's run smoothly, efficiently, and where I'm playing everything really helped the transition to playing now here for Tara.
But if you think Phillips is one of those coaches that's too serious, Haley Jones is here to pour cold water on that.
Summer camp one year for all the little campers, and we had a water day. She was running from us because obviously we're gonna go after her with the water balloons. And then I ended up pouring a whole bucket of water on her. And all of a sudden, I'm running for my life across the Mitty campus. I'm running down the field, trying to get away. And here she is, like ex-softball player, like chasing me with water balloons. It was quite the day. I came home soaked.
In the early 2000s, Phillips founded the nonprofit San Jose Cagers Basketball League for girls from grades 4 through 12. Phillips also helps develop a pipeline for global competition. She's guided Team USA to 4 gold medals in international tournaments as the head coach of the under-16 and under-17 teams. Phillips has a master's degree in performance psychology, another tool that allows her to communicate with players of all ages and skill levels.
She'll only get better and better because of her opportunity to coach USA basketball, and she'll bring that back to Mitty.
She's respected by players, other coaches, peers, college coaches. That's why some of her players get recruited to the highest levels. That's why she's a USA basketball coach and just won another gold medal.
What makes her a Hall of Fame coach is her professional commitment combined with a deep care for the young women in her charge that, has resulted in a lot of wins, and that's why some people notice it. But speaking as a fellow educator, what I notice is the massive change in young women who grow under her charge.
Even the best math teacher would agree that Sue Phillips' impact on South Bay basketball is infinite. So put those pencils down and put your hands together as we add Sue Phillips to the San Jose Sports Hall of Fame.